Well, we all know the Super Bowl fan experience is now underway, and one exciting exhibit to check out is the NFL commemorative artwork. I want you to check this. Look at this. So this 3D pop art, I want to show you right here, showing off Levi's Stadium, Silicon Valley, and San Francisco. And this was all created by the famous 3D pop artist, Charles Fazzino. And he's right here in our studio this morning to talk about this artwork. Can I just say amazing pieces of art? It's so cool to see this. Let's start from the beginning there. So you do a lot of this pop-up artwork for the Super Bowl. You've done that for quite a few years now.
Yes, I think it's 25th year for me.
Look at that, 25 years doing this. So talk to me about the pieces that you create. How do you come up with the theme, and how long does it take for you to put this together?
So once I find out where the Super Bowl is going to be, or the All-Star game is going to be, because I also do the artwork for MLB also, then I can start creating drawings. It usually takes, if I haven't been to the city, I do research on it. If I have, then I start sketching. I send it to the NFL, for instance. If they like my drawing and the direction it's going to, then we go on to then create my original hand-painted helmets or some of the three-dimensional pieces.
Well, and so the thing about it, Charles and I were talking before, and you said the reason you do this pop-up artwork, really it was inspired from you as a kid loving pop-up books.
I did. I loved it, and my parents collected it. My parents were both artists. They loved pop-up books. And so when I decided I wanted to become an artist, my father said, well, you better do something that's new and different to stand out. So I tried to make a pop-out book. That didn't work, but it parlayed into this new form of art in the early 80s in New York. And little by little over the years, people just got into my work, and because it was so new and different.
Right.
And it just grew from there through the years. So I create these hand-painted helmets, and we show them at all the Super Bowl shows. We'll have, for instance, I'll be at the Super Bowl Experience in the NFL shops in Moscone Center. We have a whole exhibit set up. We'll also be at the stadium. So every year we, set up these exhibits, pop-ups we call them, and show my artwork. And we have everything from posters to, the original.
And people can buy all of this.
Yeah, and everything is for sale. These are hand-painted in my studios in New York. Full disclosure, I do all the painting, but the cutting and the gluing is helped by my team.
Right.
So, to put these together, because we're working simultaneously right now with the Super Bowl and also the Milan Olympics. I do the artwork for that.
And that's the thing. So you've done not only Super Bowl here, you just said that 25 years, but the Olympics, Grammys. I mean, you've done a lot of different events.
I know, it's kind of crazy how it's grown into all these things. One company saw what I was doing, and other companies contacted me to do this, and it's just grown into this thing over the years, and it's kind of amazing kind.
And that's the thing. Follow your passion in the places you'll go. I mean. So look, and I know it's hard. I'm going to ask this question. I know it may be hard because this is like your babies.
Yeah.
But all the artwork that you've created, is there one that stands out the most to you?
Every year I do a special piece, a new piece, and large pieces, because sometimes creatively I'm stuck to working in small areas. For instance, I just about 10 years ago created artwork for JFK. If anybody gets to New York, American Airlines, I did the whole terminal, all 3D pieces. And I love working large, but I don't always get the opportunity to do that. So everybody always asks, what's your favorite piece? My piece at JFK, it's 30 feet and it's three-dimensional in 6 layers. It's really incredible.
And lastly, before we go, kind of like, how do you put each piece together, like the timeline for that for you?
Yeah, so I sort of created a monster. So years ago when I first started, they were crude and small areas of 3D. Then my wife at the time, my girlfriend, she was cutting out the pieces with an X-Acto knife and a scissors and putting them, and I would glue them at night together.
Right.
Today I have a lot of people helping me, but there's endless hours. Each one of my pieces, whether it's a limited edition or a print, or it's one of the helmets, everything is cut out with an X-Acto knife, glued into place, and then it gets coated with glaze. It's a whole process. And then I use all these Swarovski crystals. And everything, and people look at my artwork and say, wow, they love the bling and the excitement, and I think it's because I use a lot of glitter and Swarovski crystals.
And it shows off to all the fans in the world, and
Yeah.
it is amazing to see. Charles,
Yeah.
congratulations on all the things that you've done. Thank you for sharing that with us.